And the girls are very
Monopoly.
oddly shaped little lumps. Right
They're
there.
the amoeba boys.
Oh no, your audio is out. I can't hear you.
Oh. Right. Can you hear me now? Everything's plugged in for me, just hope.
Okay, now you're very faint.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Great. So I'll just keep this volume.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yep, I can hear you.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks.
Sorry. Well, they're resolved now. All is well. Up. And the girls are very oddly shaped little lumps. Right there. Oh no, your audio is out. I can't hear you. Okay, now you're very faint.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Great. So I'll just keep this volume.
A good number of them. And apparently, I never saw the later episodes when the series started to go downhill.
I think I rediscovered them on Netflix like a couple of years ago, and they only had seasons 1 to 3 on there, so I just watched the hell out of them.
Probably for the best.
4 and 6.
Yeah, I heard 5 and 6 get much worse.
Yeah, it's because Craig McCracken, the creator, moved on to do Foster's, and everything they just left everything else to the new writers.
Ah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay, that explains it. Which is also probably why the later series was not as good as the original, because Craig was not on board.
Well, I don't think it was just that. I think it's because like a lot of the writers were very they were obviously newcomers to writing in general, because I remember seeing they had on their Twitter, I saw them doing the writing process, and all their storyboards was on post-it notes and episode ideas and I swear the last time I saw them was posting some Digimon stickers that one of the storyboard artists have, and I'm like, that's not really got to do with anything.
You put a Digimon sticker on the storyboard, bam! Now it's a crossover. I
mean, fair enough, but you can do it on your own. You don't have to post it on the blimmin' official. I do have to give them credit for trying though, because it's a valiant effort. It's just I still can't believe they're getting a season 3, especially because
I thought it was cancelled.
Barely shown on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I didn't know it was still airing. I thought it was cancelled.
Yeah, because it's either Teen Titans Go or Gumball, and occasionally Steven Universe, and really early in the morning or late in the afternoon.
Yeah, and then once in a while you'll get Craig of the Creek that'll be on.
Never watched that.
I was skeptical of it at first because I was like, oh, is it? I think going in, I kind of had a feeling that it was going to be sort of like what Total Dramarama is. So I was like, oh, I'm not really too interested in this. And then I saw it, and it's a delightful little show. It takes place in this little creek where it's just a pile of kids, and they're all super excited to be kids, and then they kind of build up things in their mind a little bit, and imagine things to be a little bit different than what it is, and then there's just sort of a whimsy to it, sort of like just a feeling of exploring while being a kid. It's pleasant. It's not my favorite show. I prefer Steven Universe, but I enjoy it when it's on. It's cute. It's cute.
Alright, let's go play the game.
Yes, yes. You can see my fingers. Now you can see my fingers.
I know how to count.
I'm Italian. I speak with my hands. So, the game content, a whole pile of different things. I'm not going to read what the game contains. Game assembly. Luckily, the nice part about buying this from a thrift store is that all the stickers and everything are already assembled.
Right.
Not very neatly, though. They weren't too careful about centering all the stickers, but hey, we'll do the best with what we got.
Okay.
Okay. So, setup. So, I'm going to take a brief break in the recording because it cuts out after a half hour of recording, so I want to make sure that when we're starting to record this, I have as much time as possible. Alright. So, it just took a second, but now I've refreshed the recording. Though, for you guys, it was just a simple cut. For Lauren, she just had to sit here for an entire 3 seconds. No!
Agony!
You're so happy.
Just dying inside. Alright, I'm fine.
So this is a secret. So they're gonna see the footage super sped up, but right now we're gonna be talking.
Okay.
Now that's why there are so many cards. There's only enough for one on each space, but there's a ton of spaces. Oh my gosh. Every single villain in the Powerpuff Girls universe is out tonight.
Even in the one-offs. Brilliant.
Yes. There's
The League of Super Evil.
So, there's exactly enough cards for every single space. I'm so glad they didn't leave out any pieces.
Yeah, I was worried they would.
Yeah. Alright, so whoever was selling this game did care, which is good. I'm happy about that.
Well, except for the instruction sheet that kind of ripped out to pieces.
Yeah. Alright, so besides this, people cared. Alright, let's see. I don't want to mess this up.
Okay. Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, there you go.
Alright. Yeah. Right, got it.
And yeah, this one.
Yep.
And this one.
That's the exact same card.
Oh, cool. You get two new cards. So there's this card, and then this card.
Alright.
And then, so here's yours. Here are mine. I get 2 more cards. Okay. So, this shall go in order of time. I think this one was my card. I accidentally threw it out because I was moving. Oh, shoot. The phone is ringing.
Okay. Hello, audience. I'm just awkwardly staring at a board game right now.
Sorry, that was like an insurance company. I missed what you said. What? Were you entertaining the audience while I was away?
I'm just saying hello, audience. I'm staring at a board game right now.
Alrighty.
Do like, you know, lift music.
I usually play the the Pokemon theme. Dun 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 da 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 dun dun da da dun dun da 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 as my go-to lift music.
That scene. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Oh, it's my dad. He's dead. Oh, not dead. You will be in a minute.
I got to see Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. It was awesome. I need to watch more Monty Python stuff.
You have? Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I love it. The animator died of a fatal heart attack, and then poof goes the monster.
And the cartoon perils no more.
And speaking of...
I really recommend Time Bandits. That's a great film.
Oh, Time Bandits. That's from Monty Python?
Yeah, it's inspired by Monty Python. It's about a boy and a bunch of dwarves go time travelling and they steal a bunch of treasures.
Oh, cool.
And they got to defeat the supreme evil by who wants to take their map. It's really surreal and off the wall.
That's cool.
It's so funny because it has like this Monty Python style of humour.
Ah. Oh, I'm glad. That sounds like a good choice of movie. So, Paragon Aura recommended. Time Bandits.
Yeah, go watch it, guys. It's brilliant.
I actually got to see an episode of The Jeffersons the other day. It was...
Really?
Just your average sitcom, basically. Pleasant.
I never seen the show. I just don't know that song.
The theme song is the best part.
I got that from bloody Garfield 2, of all things.
Oh my god, A Tale of Two Kitties?
Yeah, or The Tale of Two... A Tale of Two Kitty Litter, more like. Or...
I love that as a meme movie to be like... ever since I saw on Family Guy, where Peter like turned the house into a castle, and he was like, Lois, you cannot enter. And then Lois was like, come on, Peter, I have groceries. And he's like, no. He's like, I rented Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties. And then he lets her in.
You must have this meme to enter.
So I love using Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties as a meme movie. Because I never saw the original Garfield movie. I thought that was the first one. So that was the one that I had seen.
I had the same thing with American Tail too. I've never seen that first, and then I realised there was a movie before that.
Fievel Goes West?
Yeah. It's actually alright. It's a bit overhated. It's not terrible, but I just find it kind of really funny.
I've never seen either of them. I gotta see that
American
someday.
Tail is like, it is so emotionally heartbreaking because you see all throughout the movie he's just Firefall trying to find his family, and it's one of those close shaves where you think that you would nearly bump into each other but they just miss by just a hair, and it's like, oh come on, they're right there, and they get really worried, and like, oh, it's a beautiful movie.
I need to see Secret of Nim as well. A lot of mice movies.
Have you seen All Dogs Go to Heaven?
My sister saw it all. I saw part of it. Or like in chunks when I came out when my sister was watching.
Yeah, it's not Dumbo's best work, but I watched it all the time as a kid, and it's surprisingly dark, but it's also like has a lot of charm to it as well.
Oh, that's awesome. I know, there's so many movies I need to watch.
Yeah, me too. I haven't watched the majority of the Star Wars films, but everyone's telling me to.
I have not seen... Well, technically I saw one of them. But I only kind of was half-heartedly watching it. But otherwise I haven't seen Star Wars either.
I only watched Last Jedi because one of my favourite one of my favourite comedians, Aid Edmondson, appeared in as a cameo because the director was a fan of him. So I was just like, yay! But then I was like, yeah, alright. The film wasn't that bad, so. I never got into the Star Wars that much, but I absolutely love a bit more Star Trek-y, you know?
Oh yeah, I've seen more Star Trek. I do enjoy Star Trek a bit more, though I still haven't seen too much of it. But yeah, I like Star Trek a bit better.
I always thought that was a weird spin-off of each other. Start off as Star.
Yeah, they came out both in the olden times and have Star in their name, so it makes sense to feel like they were kind of related.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cut out some of these, but I may put them on, like, the Patreon, so that this way it's like the secret behind-the-scenes stuff. So this way we wrap up the video a bit, but this way other people will get to see it.
Behind the board!
I'm probably gonna make it a free thing, because this way it'll just be like, yeah, anybody can watch this rather than just having to pay for it. I think I may do that. I'm not sure how it will work, but I'll do my best. Or maybe you know what? I may just release this on my normal channel anyway as like a part 2. Very good. I approve of your reference. So by herself, she has to roll
a parody animation of that.
That would be good.
That reminds me, someone did like an Aquaman trailer parody, but with Mermaid Man.
Oh, that sounds amazing! I gotta see that.
Look it up. It's so funny.
That sounds good. All right.
Email.
Don't worry, good citizens. Nothing will stop me from defeating the evil. Nothing.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I never thought to think that he was based off of Aquaman, because I always thought of Batman and Robin.
Yeah, they actually got Adam West and Burt Ward, the original Batman and Robin, to appear in like one episode of Mermaid Man.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
I think it was in season 5. I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it was that one where they went through time traveling one, where Man Ray becomes a dictator.
Oh. Oh, that's so cool. I never knew that. Oh, that's awesome!
You should look it up.
Yes, I will. So on Main Street is the Green Meanie.
Alright.
In the dock is actually the Hydra, which is kind of fitting.
Ooh.
Also, a Hydra is only 1 heart, but Princess, the adorable child, was 2. She's a boss.
I think it like ranks on like main villains in the show, and I think like the lesser villains only get like 1 heart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
And I bet him is like 3.
Yeah. We have Spike in the pink park.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh.
The dragony here. This guy.
Oh, I thought it meant Spike from My Little Pony.
Oh, no, not him, but he's also a dragon. 3 Professor Utonium cards that I flipped over. There's a lot of Utonium. 4 Utonium cards I flipped over almost in a row. They're all here. There's a lot of Utoniums.
He's gone the cloning machine again.
Professor Clone-tonium.
Colonium. Professor Colonium.
Ooh.
Ooh, topical. Professor Politician. Shium. I messed up that sentence.
Try it again.
Professor Polysium.
Good enough.
I'm very good with words today.
You're a poet, and you even knew it.
I am the people's poet.
Alright, so I'm just gonna chuck Bubbles into the ditch. Blossom gets to just stay in the middle of the board. I know you get... You get to go in the middle of the board. Blossom also gets chucked into the box. Rowdy Rough Boys. In the park at night was another trap. Man, the parks just have so many traps. Little Arturo was by the street. The dump. Big Billy was in the dump.
Pity?
Sedusa. I thought she was Medusa.
Well, yeah, I think it was Sedusa because I think if they called her Medusa, I think they were French copyright.
No, Medusa's in Greek legend.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts as copyright or not.
Oh, no. They died like thousands of years ago, the people who wrote it, so Medusa is fair use.
Oh. Are they trying to like get away with it? Because it's like, it was 90s TV. I like they can get away with a lot more.
Maybe. Or maybe.
I mean, Christ, Coach the Cowardly Dog came out like around a similar time, and Jesus, that show was really scary.
Yeah, I was never allowed to watch it, but I was okay with that decision because it just seemed too scary. But maybe they call her Sedusa just because like she's supposed to seduce, and like that's what made her unique. But she's the poison ivy of the show. Oh yeah, but I really thought she was just Medusa the whole time. I didn't realize that was her name, or maybe they misspelled it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
We also have the Claw, Dr. Claw.
It's the Claw. You're scared of the Claw.
So he was just in the residential area, and in another sort of park area was another trap. Oh, the Amoeba Boys were on the rooftops.
Amoeba Boys? How do they get up there?
They're amoebas. They can fly. Well,
I never give credit to the Amoeba Boys. Everyone like hates them because they're really useless, but I kind of find them like they remind me of a lot of the
You're cutting out. I couldn't hear you.
They can't. They remind me of the Three Stooges, the Amoeba Boys.
Oh yeah.
I think very like kind of like Three Stooges like comedy.
Yeah, I think they were probably based off of them.
Yeah, but like everyone like dumps on them, but they're really funny.
Yeah.
Like, I love that one scene in the birthday episode where like, hey, we're gonna give them voodoo dolls, but they just keep the pins and not the dolls. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's good. I remember the episode when they actually did something and they caused the whole town to be sick because they're amoebas.
Yeah, like literally, if they had like when like swine flu or cancer, they would be like monstrous.
Yeah.
Like, I always had the theory that if they may be like weak on their own, but when they contract viruses, they can consume certain like viruses that are airborne, and then they can mutate into this powerful monster that causes everyone to get sick.
Yeah. And I think in one other episode they multiplied themselves and were able to like take on the Powerpuff Girls like that, but they were still so weak that they weren't able to do anything even on their own.
Aww.
But yeah, they're like the silly villains of the show. And speaking of villains, the last one is called Super Villain. This guy.
But it's him. Oh.
I do not
Don't know him.
I do not remember him either. So I guess they just kind of